Back here in Tuscaloosa, hundreds of people gathered today to honor the life and legacy of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with a unity march and rally. WVUA 23's Chelsea Barton was at today's march and joins us now live with more. Chelsea.
Philip, that's right. And these were hundreds of people of all ages, some old enough to remember Dr. King and others as young as their grandchildren. Parents like Laura Reed and Murray Silverstone chose to take part in the MLK rally not only for their own sentiments, but to instill the importance of unity into their two young children.
I think it'd be easy to grow up without being aware of how important this is. You could live a very sheltered life. And of course, I want them to have a happy life, but I want them to not be naive about the history of this community and be proactive about preventing anything like that from happening in the future.
Outgoing president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, Roy Ferguson, says he's extremely impressed with the number of young people, especially students, who took part in today's events because, in his words, they are the future.
The dream is really become a reality when you can see young people still dreaming and still believing what he stood for.
One of those future leaders, Michael Cromartie, tells WVUA 23 he's proud to carry on the messages and practices of Dr. King through efforts such as these.
This year, I think it was very different having the Sheriff's Department walk with us. I think that was very good to have them walk with us this year, and I really like that. The messages that they've been talking about up there, they were real influential, so I'm going to look back to keep carrying that on as I go day to day.
Also at the rally were members of the Tuscaloosa 1010 Minimum Wage Coalition. The coalition is working to have minimum wage in the city raised to $10.10 an hour. Jim Price with the coalition says their cause is relevant to today's rally because it's an economic justice issue, something Dr. Martin Luther King fought for.
When Dr. King, before his death, went to Memphis, he was there to help the Memphis sanitation workers who were fighting for higher wages and better working conditions. So this is very consistent with what Dr. King was preaching.
Price says Tuscaloosa has over 7,000 workers who make less than $10 an hour. Over 1,000 people have already signed a petition for raising minimum wage. Live tonight, I'm Chelsea Barton, WVUA 23 News.